Welcome, beautiful soul. It's time to remember who we are. You were born for this moment, this breath. Nature teaches us and reminds us that whatever it is that we are searching for, that whatever our hearts and souls are longing for, we must know our unlimited power and worth. It's all already within us. So thank you for saying yes to this moment. Thank you for saying yes to this journey. And most of all, thank you for saying yes to yourself. Welcome, beautiful soul. Welcome, beautiful soul. Today, we're going to be talking about an important part of this journey that we are all on, and it is the art of letting go and saying goodbye. And this is an opportunity for us to discover all that is available for us when we begin to lean into the art of this. There is an art to letting go. There is an art to saying goodbye. And I offer this as an opportunity for you to be able to find your flow in this very important part of our journey. So before we go any further, we always begin with breathing. So I invite you right now to close your eyes and join me if you're safely able to do so. Close your eyes. And let's just begin by reconnecting with our inhale and our exhale. Each inhalation is an invitation to receive, to welcome, to let in all that is for you in this moment. So as you're breathing, we're deepening into our inner self, making space to connect with the inner heart and the inner soul that knows exactly all that is for you. So you can receive it freely and fully. Maybe it's more peace, a reconnection to your peace that's already within you. Love, the reminder that that is who you are. Abundance, a knowing that all is already for you, that you are divinely provided for. And that is your true essence. Harmony, that beautiful energy that allows you to move through each moment with an inner ease, a beautiful rhythm that carries you breath to breath. Keep breathing with me. This is your time to thank yourself for being who you are and for being right here. We celebrate all of the moments that brought you to this one. All of the experiences that brought you to this one. And we are grateful for the flow of life evident in each of your breaths. We are grateful for the breath of life that connects you to all life, seen and unseen, experienced through you every time you breathe. And now, as we focus on the exhale of our breath cycle, we know that every exhale is also an invitation to release. That is the theme for today, the letting go, the releasing, the saying goodbye. And so in each breath with the exhale, we give ourselves permission to receive the invitation of letting go. There's so much we accumulate. And this is your time to let your inner heart and inner soul reveal to you, what is it that you can release? Is it the worry about yesterday or tomorrow? Is it the stress that seems to be so prevalent and permeating in the outer world? Is it an old construct that has you looking through life with a narrow perspective? Is there an old pain? Whatever it is, right now, with each breath and with every exhale, we give ourselves permission to receive the invitation to let it go. We are not meant to carry everything. And so instead of asking our mind, we ask the inner heart, the inner soul, show us, reveal to us where we can open and receive and where we can let go. Our bodies hold such powerful keys and clues for us. And so use this time as you're breathing to notice where in your body might there be some tightness. Where in your body do you notice a little bit of tension? Where there's more resistance? As we simply notice without any judgment, we can gain clarity and we can deepen into presence, which reveals where we're holding on to something that may not be for our highest and best good. Where the flow of all of that beautiful chakra energy, all of those energetic centers, we want them all flowing like a lovely river. And so we notice, where might there be a little bit of a block, a little resistance? Is it in the neck area? And I'm going to rotate mine right now gently in one direction and then gently in another. Because this is a beautiful area where sometimes that tension of what we are to say and not say can be stored. And it directly correlates with what we know inwardly through that third eye, and what we know on an existential level, what connects us cosmically in that crown energy. And so sometimes in the throat area and the neck, we notice tension. The shoulders, of course, you might want to rotate yours as I'm rotating mine gently forward and backwards. Another place where we hold and carry all that maybe not be ours, or that's not meant for us to carry. This is a beautiful time to notice, how can we let that tension go? Which brings us right to that powerful heart center. That lovely heart center. This is where there's so much for us right here, especially when we're willing to embrace and notice our emotions without identifying as our emotions. You are so much more than whatever you're feeling, and we want to give ourselves permission to feel and notice. Is there any pain, tenderness related to our relationship with ourselves, or perhaps our relationship with someone else? Any areas where we have felt offended, betrayed, where there's some unforgiveness, some anger. We want to make space right now to connect with that deepest inner heart, where our healing is always available for us. So we open to healing with tenderness and gentleness, knowing that each of us has been hurt on this journey, and we get to tend to ourselves and nurture ourselves with kindness and softness. And then we move on through that energy, and we notice where might there be some self-doubt, some frustration, any of that lingering anger in that solar plexus area, connecting us to the confidence and the bravery in our sacral area, the place where we can begin to trust ourselves to expand, to grow. And then to that root chakra energy, the part that feels supported, cared for, that we know that we are safe and never alone. And noticing throughout your whole body, your legs, your hips, your sitting bones, where a lot of emotion can be stored, just noticing what emotions can we give ourselves permission to release. Remembering that in this moment, we are safe. We don't have to carry every bit of energy from all of our moments combined. We get to remind ourselves right now, in this moment, all is well. And we carry that energy of knowing that we are safe, supported, and well all through our legs, our knees, our ankles and toes and feet. I'm relaxing more into that energy as I'm rotating my ankles, which cracked and made some noises back to me, and I'm opening my toes and letting them speak to me as well. Space to flow and to be. There's a lot of energy moving around us, and a lot of it seeps in without our full consciousness. And in this moment, as we breathe, we give consciousness to the fullness of who we are. And so with that, I want you to go back to the heart center. So you can begin to connect back to that divine presence within you, that highest self that lovely essence of who you are, and ask your highest self to reveal, what do you want me to know right now, and what is it that you're showing me that I can release? What can you release right now? What are you being invited to let go of? You are safe, so you are allowed to let your most vulnerable concern be revealed. The most tender area that's still a little bit raw. You are safe to let yourself see, perceive where there might still be a wound. And noticing the message from within you that says, even with that wound, you are still loved and loved. You are safe and cared for. And you are more than your feelings. You are always and already more than enough. You are power and grace. You are radiance and gentleness. You are peace and love. And so breathe all of that into yourself right now. And then when you're ready, begin to come on back and open your eyes. I always say breath is so powerful and delicious and nourishing and necessary as we talk about letting go. That was the first part, just in breathing, because your breath holds the answers for you. And it's free and always available, settling into every inhale and exhale is a tremendous opportunity and gateway to see what is being shown to you, to release. You are not meant to carry everything. And so there is an art to letting go. And the first part is realizing that we are living in this beautiful divine paradigm where life is both temporal and eternal. It makes no sense to our mind. How can it be both temporal, temporary, and eternal? It just is. We all know that we will not be in our physical bodies in this physical plane forever in this way. Life is so multidimensional. And so your essence, your spirit, that is eternal. The love within you that connects you with you and with all, that is eternal. The relationships where you experience love, that love transcends space and time. And so letting go is a letting the flow of life be just that, a flow. And so when you constantly inhale and you take in another breath and you inhale and you take in another breath and you inhale, if I asked you to stay in that space like I'm trying to right now, it's impossible because I need to exhale. It's part of the rhythm of being, is noticing the metaphor and the gift and the power that we see every time we breathe. In order to receive, we must let go. I'm in a beautiful time right now of witnessing the twilight of my grandfather, who is 100 years old, as he's entering this twilight season of his physical life. And it's filled with every emotion you can imagine. There's a beauty, there's a tenderness, there's a sadness, there's a wistfulness. There's this understanding of this transferring of wisdom that's happening in ways that we can't fully or physically digest. There is a reverence and a sacredness as we're witnessing all of these moments begin to be condensed and magnified as they're also expanding and diffusing. There's so much that's happening, and the temptation of our natural world through a Western US lens often says, how do we extend the life? How do we make it go longer? That there's this celebration for defying the cycles of life. And I'm not speaking to that. I notice it. I am speaking and inviting you to see, even in that example, that there's a beauty in letting go. It would be suffering or torture to ask someone to stay in their physical body when their physical body is saying goodbye. And so saying goodbye in that example is a mutual letting go. He is letting the cycle of life move through him and carry him breath by breath to all that is beyond what our eyes can see in this realm. And we are witnessing a beautiful opportunity to say thank you for every breath, every moment. Thank you for your essence. And we know your essence continues beyond the physical. So there's an art, a beauty, without the tension of trying to make something other than what it is. You see, nature is all about showing us how to accept instead of control. When I am controlling something, it is because I am resisting, I'm in fear, I'm in stress. And so the energy of the ego, the energy of this temporal world, particularly US energy world, says try to control it, try to map it out, try to plan it out, try to know every single step. And you already know that's impossible. And yet each of us tries in different ways until we come home to a deeper knowing. That deeper knowing is within you. The depth of your highest essence already knows that the same way that a tree goes through a cycle of life, and when you look at the trunk of a tree, you can see the rings, and each ring exemplifies a cycle of life. This planet moving around the sun is going through a cycle, and each day we see the earth rotating so that light looks like the sun is rising in the morning, and that light looks as though the sun is setting in the evening. And each of those moments in between are not meant to be captured, encapsulated. They're meant to be experienced and revered for the beautiful mystery called each moment. The more we make space to experience each moment, we expand as well. And in the expansion within us, within our spirit, within our heart, within our perception, there's an understanding of the tenderness found within each moment. That what we call the mistakes that we make are really so tiny when you look at the whole cosmos, and yet we know that they also can be so real collectively. So we want to have this harmony of understanding the sacredness within each, and that allows us to let go instead of hold on to. You see, when you're holding on and my hands are in a fist, we can't receive. And there's so much to be received in the transference of energy that is constantly happening. You are receiving a transference of energy all the time. There's a wisdom from the ancestors who walked this path before you that's available for you. And there's a wisdom that you are living out and experiencing and depositing for all who will come after you. It's happening simultaneously in ways that we cannot fully digest with our cognitive mind, and it's so real. It's so powerful. And then this interconnectedness, this tapestry that we are all sharing collectively is so beautiful, which reminds us that every choice you make impacts us all. And that's not to scare us or paralyze us. It's to make us more conscious, to make us more intentional, so that we recognize, how do we begin to see the sacredness that is available in every encounter? That there's nothing frivolous, that there's nothing inconsequential. It's all beautiful and light and powerful in a moving, dynamic way. And we're learning as we go. And so saying goodbye means saying goodbye to the old definitions of yourself, the old labels that you're used to saying describe and embody you. You can't be contained in a one-sentence description. The bio that maybe you wrote on your website last week, last month, can no longer fully define you. You are dynamically changing and evolving the same way this earth is. And so we need to make space. We're being invited to make space, to let go. Why? So that you can be a part of this dynamic life. The art of letting go is knowing it's the art of living. The art of being is knowing that saying goodbye is part of the journey. You don't stay in a stationary moment, and neither do your relationships. And so sometimes you'll see a moment for the relationship to change and evolve. And that means being able to say goodbye to what it was without understanding what may be around the next corner. Embracing the unknown. Now, our ego human doesn't like the unknown. It wants to know and understand everything. Saying goodbye is saying goodbye to the need to understand it, because your need to understand also reduces and makes it very tiny and small. Recently, I was talking with a relative about believing for something more. They had a vision for something more. The temptation in having your vision for something more is to jump on this stream that says, now I need to figure it out and know how and when. I want to know the specifics. Can I tell you? To enjoy the vision of what you are inviting means letting go of your old energy that wants to understand it, control it, and know the specifics. Because when you do that, that energy is bringing you to a dense, small, confined place called what your mind can understand. And your mind by itself is so tiny and small in comparison to all that is available and possible. So when you want to believe and make space for new expansion and vision, there's a saying goodbye to what you already have known. Because if you take what you have known and try to place it on your new vision, you've immediately brought that vision down to a small place. So stay in the land of being opened. Means also saying goodbye when you notice the cloud come by of, but what if it's like that? And what if it's this? And what should I be doing now? All that energy, too small. So stay in the place of what is possible and believing. And say goodbye to what someone else told you, to what your ego wants to protect you from, what it's telling you it could be. It's too small. There's so much more that's opening up. And the art of letting go is the art of letting go of the mind wanting to be in the driver's seat. This is a new season and a new dimension that's saying, let your inner heart, your inner spirit, your inner essence lead the way. And that means saying goodbye and letting go. The same way you say goodbye to each breath. There's a new breath, a new inhale that is only possible because you exhaled. Letting go is inviting more ease, inviting more harmony, and inviting yourself to be open to receive. And yes, there is vulnerability involved. And yes, it means sometimes there can be pain involved. And yes, that is part of the journey. There is no love without pain yet. Until our whole collective elevates, love in this dimension means people are still evolving and there's still hurt and disappointment. And within yourself, you are still learning and evolving. And there's still the capacity where you hurt someone else or even yourself. And so we want to give ourselves grace and with wisdom and discernment, know how to let go and not let the hurt and the pain callous over and turn into these giant scars that prevent more light from coming in, that prevent more ease, that prevent more openness, because there's still more beauty available for you. You are worthy of every bit of love that you can imagine, and that means being ready to receive all of the spectrum of light. You see, love and light go hand in hand, and light is the full spectrum. We don't get to say, I only want this part of the spectrum of light. It's all. We're here to experience the all, and that is only possible when we let go of control, let go of our old pictures and definitions, let go of our old constructs, let go of how we used to see ourselves and see other people, to let go of our need to have the mind stimulated in understanding everything, so that we can enter into this divine space called presence. Presence is the elevated consciousness of being and trusting that you are always right where you're called to be. You get to let go of that pressure to get it perfect and right. That is impossible. You're not here to get it perfect and right. You're here for the experience in totality. You're here for the full spectrum of light. And to learn how to flow in each moment. It's a flow. You are not here to conquer. You are here to be and to grow and to let. The seed that you plant in the ground is not the same seed that comes up from the ground, grows, and then releases a new seed. Each one is connected and unique. And for you to celebrate and fully take in the treasure of the unique part of each moment and each seed means letting go of the old one. There's a trust involved. Trusting that it's all okay. You're safe. And everything is unfolding for you, with you. And because you are so powerful and you are a co-creator, it's actually unfolding and being expressed through you and as you. You see, you're so dynamic. We are so dynamic. This multiverse, this cosmos is so dynamic. And we are each a reflection, uniquely and collectively, of it all. So the art of letting go is the art of the journey, the art of the full spectrum of light, so that you can experience all of it and fully be who you are. And instead of resisting saying goodbye, instead of holding on and clenching your fists, practice trusting. How? By breathing and saying, I've made it through many more moments already. There's a grace in you to make it through every moment, every breath. So when the opportunity, and it is a gift and an opportunity to let go, appears, welcome with wisdom and grace, and know the strength is in you. It is okay to cry. It is okay to weep. That's a beautiful part of the letting go. Releasing the energy. Energy in motion is emotion. We want to let that energy move through us so that we can also make space to receive all that is always unfolding for you. Life is dynamic. There's nothing stagnant. This earth doesn't pause. It's always moving. And so is life through you and for you and as you. So I want to thank you for saying yes to each moment, yes to the full spectrum of life and light, and making space to admire and appreciate and learn from the art of letting go and saying goodbye. Thank you so much, beautiful soul, for being with us today. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful soul, for remembering who we are and for making time and space to be with us today as you go forward on your journey to the known and unknown places Continue to listen to your inner heart and honor your soul, because your answers are always within you. Please consider supporting us and spreading more light and love with this message by simply liking the video below, subscribing, and consider sharing as well. Most of all, take gentle care and breathe. We see you. We thank you. Beautiful soul.